Hey guys, sorry, I know I'm like the worst YouTube channel. I've just been super busy. I've been working every day. It's been a really busy time, but I wanted to upload a quick video for twitching jigs, and then I've got a bunch of eggs. I'm gonna get them cured tomorrow, so I'll be uploading a video for eggs here soon too. So twitching jigs, man, as far as twitching jigs go, I would tell you, I used to pour my own heads. I used to do all that stuff, but anymore, I feel like it's cheaper to just buy them off Amazon. So this is what I buy. Temura. These ones are the half-ounce unpainted bronze hook. So here's the deal. I run my braided line, 30 pounds, straight to the jig. I would say 50% of the time when we hang something, it bends out and we get it back. And so, you're gonna have a lot of times, you're gonna have jigs come back. Let's see here. If I got one. Oh, I don't know if I have any right here. This one's So this isn't one of the bronze hooks, but similar. So same deal. Like, it's just gonna bend. You're gonna get it back. Like, I can bend that out with my fingers, right? So you're gonna get it back. So these jigs you're getting at the store, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 a jig, dude. I mean, you hang up. It's like the end of the world. You don't want to cast near stuff because you don't want to lose it. Instead of, having just a massive amounts that you're not worried about anything. So I've just got all these leaderboards. I've got tons and tons of jigs, and as I run trips, I just go and I grab them and I rotate leaderboards so they're dry and keep my hooks from rusting and so on and so forth. But yeah, we're out there fishing and we're on some fish and we're in a good spot. I don't tell my customers, hey, don't, unless it's a stupid spot and they keep breaking off. I tell them, hey, pitch it in there. Keep going. That's what catches fish. That with twitching, that's what catches fish, especially on these coastal rivers where, these fish, they jump like crazy out in these open areas. There's a lot of fish and they will bite. However, these guys that know, when they're in the wood, when they're in the trees and stuff like that, they bite so much better. You're going to lose your stuff. A lot of times, though, you don't need to be casting like crazy. So, anyway, we've got a bobbin here. We've got our Temura jig head. I did dip these, so I did paint these. I would tell you, a good vice is where it's at for tying anything. And buy once, cry once, just like with anything in life. Okay, so I would tell you too, before we get started with anything in tying stuff and curing, less is more. Okay, less is more. All right, so let's get started. So here first, I'm gonna just start. I'll zoom in a little bit, see if we can do that. Oh, we can't. Okay. Less is more. So I'm just going to do 3 wraps. 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to come in. I'm going to nip off that excess. And sorry, I'm kind of blinding myself here to make this happen. Some good Gorilla Glue. I'm about out, but it goes a long ways if you're not going crazy with it. Again, 1 feather, 1 piece of marabou. And what I'll do is, in the description, I'll leave links to all this stuff. I just buy all my stuff off Amazon anymore. Okay, get it kind of formed how you want it, Rip off the excess there, nice and clean. Okay, up to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down there. So I just kind of wrap that whole thing back, right? But not just a ton of wraps. Like crazy, you don't need to do that. Okay, so flash. Now, I don't want to move my thing, but I'll kind of show you guys here. I've got a bunch of different flash here. Again, I'll leave a link so you guys can see. And what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like a nightmare-esque. So it's a blue head, so it's not really a nightmare, but that's what we're going for. Again, less is more, guys. So I'm gonna come in here and select my flash. Okay. I don't know. That's maybe 6 to 8 strands. I'm like, dude, it's just gonna take time of you tying stuff to figure out exact lengths and how you want the stuff to look, and you know, over time, you'll start to figure it out just by feel, and then you'll speed up. It'll start to go faster once you figure it out. Speed comes with experience with anything, you know, be it working in a warehouse, flipping boxes, to, you know, installing stuff. It's just speed comes with time. Get your 10,000 hours and you'll fly. So I'm kind of over-tied there, but I'll nip that a little bit. Okay, again, less is more, right? I got that on there. All right, and then I've been doing these rubber legs. Again, I'm going to post the links for this stuff for the Amazon. I used to go and buy all this stuff from the little sporting goods store, and like, dude, I would say, like, you know, that's a good thing to do too. Don't totally leave them out. I will go down there if I need something and I'm in a pinch, but for the most part anymore, I don't. And there's a lot of reasons behind that, but it's not because I don't like sport coat or anything like that. It's because it's just a long ways out for me, and you know, a lot of times for convenience and running trips, and you know, if I'm running short on something, I just need it the next day. It's not, you know, it's not like I don't want to go down there and see Art and those guys. Anyway, rubber legs, 3 is good. I don't want to go crazy. Again, I wrapped it back. On these ones, I've been going a little bit long with my rubber legs, but you know, it just depends. So what I'm doing here is I'm matching my flash, and I went a little bit long with my flash on these ones too. It's just kind of the series of jigs I'm tying. I'll kind of get into a phase where I'm liking it a certain way. So I ordered these on accident, but dude, all these dubbings, all these different colors of dubbing, and they were actually pretty decently priced. There's, I don't know, I think it came with a dozen different colors, and they're super vibrant, you know. I really like the chartreuse. Turn them loose. That one looks good. Anyhow, so we're gonna do some white on this one. And I like to tie it from the head back. So you got it like this, okay? Then we're gonna run it back to the head. Okay, and now we're gonna take our glue. Less is more, okay? Just dab it on there, making sure I'm not going crazy. Just right along the top, okay? Just a nice, clean line of glue. Less is more. Less is more. Don't go crazy. It'll dry weird, it'll look dumb, just trust me. So with this, it's pretty thin stuff, so it requires a lot of wraps, but like typically, like, you know, you're not gonna have to if you get the normal dubbing, you know, like 2-3 wraps. This is just a thinner than normal, or what I thought it was gonna be, so it looks really good. So I'm willing to do it, but so it's just taking a lot more wraps, but I'll show you here. Let me see. Like your standard style would be like 2 or 3 wraps, you know. This is like 40, but it's flashy, it looks good. So here on the end, I kind of just loop it around it, tie it in, loop it, tie it in, right? Snip it really close. And then I just pull it down, kind of tighten up everything. And this is a Kevlar bobbin line. Okay, and then I just half hitch, 1/2 hitch. And then I pull it back until I feel it seat all the way down on the jig head, okay? And one more time. Now, our glue that's down that we put on there is enough. We don't have to worry about putting any more glue on this. Cinch it real good. Okay, cut it real close. All right. I mean, that's real simple jig, dude. I mean, we're not anything crazy. Ooh. Ah. There we go. Let me see here. So, got another one tied. Where you at? Okay. Yeah. There. So, there you go. It's nothing crazy. Super simple. Nice jig. When they're wet, they look good. Let's see if I got. Like I test stuff like that a lot of times. You know, if I'm wondering how something will look, you know, if one feather's enough, or if it's going to be enough volume, you know, I'll test it. So that's one feather, how thick that is. All right. And that's where your rubber legs are really going to come into play. So I'll see like some guys tying jigs and they'll do a black marabou with black rubber legs. Now, I'm not knocking anybody, but you might as well not put those legs on there. They're not doing anything for you. The contrasting colors, though, you know, black with red, that's where you know, it's doing something for you. There's that flashabou, the dubbing. Okay. Anyway, so that's just a quick jig tying video for you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, any social media, or just leave a comment on here and I'll try to do my best to get back to you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.